Campus life rolled on. Days filled with lectures, late-night study sessions, and weekends that blurred into laughter and music. Clement and I had found our rhythm again, a delicate dance between old memories and new beginnings. He'd wait for me after class, carry my books, walk me to the gate. Sometimes, when the world felt too loud, we'd sneak away to our favorite spot behind the old arts building, a quiet bench shaded by jacaranda trees. There we'd talk about everything and nothing. Felt almost perfect. Almost. Then came the first shift, so small I almost ignored it. One weekend, Clement cancelled our usual lunch. Group discussion, he'd said. Can't miss it. I believed him. But then the next weekend he cancelled again. And the next. Soon his texts became shorter, his calls less frequent. When I'd ask if he was okay, he'd brush it off with a tired laugh. You know how engineering is. Too many projects. Still something didn't sit right. Love teaches you to listen, not to words but to silences. One afternoon, I went to the university canteen with my friend Mercy. We found a table, laughing over fries and gossip, when Mercy suddenly went quiet. Natasha, she whispered, nudging me slightly. Isn't that Clement? Turned. There he was, sitting just a few tables away. And across from him was a girl I'd never seen before. Slim, stylish, her nails painted crimson. She leaned in close, whispering something that made him laugh in a way I hadn't heard in weeks. For a moment I couldn't breathe. Mercy reached for my hand. Maybe it's nothing. But deep down I already knew. It was something. That evening I waited for his call. Nothing. The next day I sent a message. Hey love, you've been quiet lately. Everything okay? Hours later his reply came. Yeah, just busy. Don't worry, you overthink too much. I wanted to believe him. But I couldn't forget the way he smiled at her. Over the next few weeks the distance grew. Our walks stopped. Calls died. Even when we met by chance, his eyes seemed somewhere else. Lost, distracted, guilty. Then one night Mercy called me. Natasha, she said hesitantly. I think you should know. Clement's been seen with that girl. Look. People say they're together. My world fell silent. I hung up, stared at the ceiling, and let the tears come. Not the dramatic, noisy kind, but the quiet ones that burn deep inside. How could he? After everything we'd shared. A few days later, I confronted him. We met by the jacaranda bench, the place that once felt sacred. He stood there, hands in his pockets, avoiding my gaze. Is it true? Yes. He sighed. Natasha, it's complicated. I laughed bitterly. Complicated. Or convenient. He looked away. I didn't mean for it to happen. So it did happen. Silence. That was all the answer I needed. My voice trembled. You made me believe we had something real. He swallowed hard. We did. But people change. We've grown. That word grown cut like a knife. That night, I cried until my pillow was soaked. Not just for him but for the girl I used to be. The one who believed love was pure and forever. In the days that followed I stopped checking my phone. I deleted his messages, burned his letters, and promised myself I'd never beg for love again. Clement had been my first heartbreak, the kind that leaves a permanent mark. But beneath the pain, a new strength began to bloom. Quiet, steady, defiant. I didn't know it then, but this ending was also the beginning of my becoming. Watch out for episode 9. The Girl Who Stopped Waiting.